sure what the name might change to, but yeah, it might change to something else. I don't know. We'll see about that. Okay, anyway, today I want to talk about something serious that's just happened in the world, you know. It's a situation of Israel and the conflict in Palestine. It's not actually a conflict, it's actually an occupation, an illegal one at that, you know, and the whole world knows that, you know. The funny thing is, things have been happening for a very long time and no one's saying anything about it, you know what I mean? So I just feel like the world has been quiet on everything that's been happening thus far, you know what I mean? The killing of the Palestinian journalist lady, that was another sad situation, but it never made, you know, global headlines and stuff like that, you know, but it was actually a serious thing, you know. Even her burial, her funeral service, the procession itself, that was another serious situation that went down. Again, the world didn't react to it like the way they're reacting now, you know. So a lot of things have been happening from both sides, you know, but the same thing is that they don't have a, it's unfair that the tactics being used is heavy-handed on the one side, you know, because they don't have the weapons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So I just feel like the Palestinians are being, I don't know, it's a sad case because they're mainly using handmade weapons, you know, homemade weapons and homemade bombs, and you know, even though they fire like 4,000 rockets and 4,000 missiles into Israel, it's not like it's the real missiles and stuff, you know, like what America would use or what, you know, powerful nations like Israel would use in Gaza, you know. It's a total different, it's an uneven playing field, you know. The sad thing is that death is not a good thing in any way, in any place, in any situation. Death is not a good thing. Pain and suffering is not a good thing, you know. We're not here trying to praise the one side or, you know, downplay what the other side is doing. But truth be told, it's like I'm more aggrieved or more irritated and agitated at the way the media is now reacting to the latest situation, you know, or the latest incident that happened, you know, where now Hezbollah has decided now to take up the fight on behalf of the Palestinians because even they can see that the Palestinians are not well equipped to fight off the Israeli forces, you know, and no one says anything when the settlers are being escorted to attack the Palestinians. I mean, no one says that. I mean, the media doesn't report anything on that. But now, let someone attack Israel, all of a sudden it's global news. Everyone must know about it, and it's unfair, you know? What's, what makes one person's life worthy of value, more valuable than another person's life, you know? Is it skin color? It's money, wealth, you know? It's poverty. I mean, life is life, guys. You know, it's sad that innocent Palestinian children are dying. You know, mothers, women, people have been hit in raids, but they're like real aeroplanes dropping bombs and shells on Palestinians. I mean, you can't compare homemade bombs and homemade guns to, you know, military issue weapons. I mean, that's just totally unfair. And still the UN says nothing, America says nothing when Israel attacks Palestine with military grade weapons, you know? But then comes Hamas who come with these homemade bombs and homemade this, and then they make a whole hoo-ha cry about it, you know? And then the whole world must know that Hamas attacked and Hamas did this. Now Hezbollah has jumped on the bandwagon and has decided now to take the fight to the Israelis. And apparently, I don't know if it's true, but they captured, well, an Israeli army general, I think, intelligence officer, quite a high-ranking official, and now Israel is looking to retaliate. I don't call it, I can't call it retaliate because the settlers have been actually doing damage in Palestine with the help of the Israeli forces. So it's actually state-sponsored terrorism, if you come to think about it, or state-sponsored violence, you know. So I think it's totally unfair, you know. that the world would now broadcast that and make a whole